How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we talk about how to get a job in a bad economy. I specialize in federal employment because I've been a federal employee for the past 10 years. If it's your first time here and you get value from the video, give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to build a resume with a minimal work experience. With that said, let's get started. There's two things that you have to understand. Number one, on a resume, the way you present information is different than how you present information in a job interview. The things that you put on a resume are things that you've done on the job or for an organization. These are things that you've done in some representative capacity. Don't put things on your resume about being good at breaking up bar fights. That doesn't go there. You talk about that in an actual job interview. The things that you talk about in an interview are things that you didn't put on your resume. In a previous video, I told you about how one of my friends back in college had to help his parents with the home foreclosure. He didn't do that in any official representative capacity on the job or for any organization. He did it on his own to help his parents. He didn't put that on his resume, but he did talk about that in a job interview. When it comes to writing your actual resume, it can be difficult if you didn't keep records or write down the things that you did for the different jobs that you've had. So keep records, write down what you did either or for a church group or at a job or a school club or a college organization. That way, when it comes time to put it on paper, you don't forget any of it. The one thing that I have to emphasize every single time, just like job interviews, all experience counts. Once again, all experience counts. College organizations, volunteer groups, church groups, everything that you've done in some representative capacity can go on your resume and you can talk about it in a job interview. When it comes time to actually write your resume and you have a minimal job experience, you first have to understand that everything you did for every single job you had counts. How do you know what you did on those jobs? Writing these resumes is a two-part process. Part number one, you have to have a brainstorm document. What is that? Take a blank Word document and then write down every single thing you did for that job. So if your job was flipping burgers at Burger King, write down every single thing you did, every single process that goes into flipping a burger, into putting that on a sandwich, and then getting it out the door. If your job was to go get coffee, write that down, because even getting coffee for the entire office, that takes some kind of planning too. Part number two, this is going to be your actual resume document. On this, you will take everything from the brainstorm and you will turn it into coherent bullet points and you will put that on your resume document. What am I talking about? Here's an example. On this document here, you can see I've done all the brainstorming for all the jobs I've had. And then here, you can see I've taken everything from that brainstorm document and turned those duties into actual resume bullet points. That's what I'm talking about. If you have a job where you don't do anything that's all that impressive, and you're trying to figure out, how do I take this and put it on a resume and get some value out of it? You have to think like a politician. Take a very basic, simple idea, and then you have to beautify it and make it sound as if it is the most important thing that you were doing at that job. In order to do that, you have to understand what is called the art of perception. When I worked at Sam's Club, one of the things I had to do was provide customers with free samples of food. Do you honestly think on a resume I'm gonna put provided customers with free samples of food? No! Instead, I'm gonna put this: provided customers with sample store promotion items to increase sales. Ask yourself, what sounds better? I provided customers with samples of free food, or provided customers with sample store promotional products to increase sales. I took a simple, mundane function and I turned it into something productive, important, that actually benefits the business. Okay, people, if you got value from this video, give me a thumbs up. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. If you found something in this video helpful, tell me in the comments. I have other videos coming up. Until then, peace out.